I'm heading up the canyon for 3 days of hot tent camping. I'm so excited, I can't stand it. Let's get this thing going.
Ready?
Ready.
Welcome to Highland Mountain Adventures.
It's the very last week of fall right now, and the weather is literally spectacular. So the plan for this trip is I'm going to pack a couple miles up the canyon, set the tent up, get a nice camp set up, and then hopefully I'm going to do a lot of cooking, and but then I would like to go duck hunting on Sunday, tomorrow, and see if I can't pick up a duck, and if so, then we'll have a catch and cook in addition to the cooking that I'm going to do. But we'll see how it goes. It's amazing how spectacularly beautiful it is out right now. Usually there would be snow covering everything, and the river would be at least halfway frozen up by now, and instead it's just spectacular. It's supposed to be in the mid to even upper 40s for the highs. Lows are only going to be 25 degrees, so I'm going to be cozy in the tent. But I'm kicking this thing off, and it's going to be fun. I can't wait. Now I'm dropping down into my camp, this is literally one of my single favorite camps on this entire river, and when we get down there you'll see why. Look at that. Oh. Shotgun's hung up on the tree. Check it out. Beautiful sandy beach. Nice flat spot right there. Another nice flat spot right there. The river's right on my front porch. I love this spot. Did a little bit of leveling, and now I'm going to get the hot tent set up right in that spot. Got my fire ring out front. So let's get this thing put up. I got it up. Not too bad of a pitch. I've done better, but I've done worse as well. We have sloping ground, it's a little undulating, so it's hard to get the geometry right, but it's looking pretty good. The sun is just ducking down over the canyon rim, and I don't have any wood yet, so now my job is to cut a whole bunch of wood. I got a little bit of a pile going, but I'm going to be running the stove inside and a little fire outside as well, so I better keep on plugging along. Now I am laying the stovepipe out. This is super lightweight titanium stovepipe, so it rolls up and then you unroll it. Like that. And then it rolls this way. And I have a bunch of metal rings that go on it. And voila, you have super lightweight stovepipe, which is a lot handier than carrying multiple sections of stovepipe. This rolls up way smaller, and it seems to function really well. Get the stove in place. That looks about right. And we'll throw that pipe up on there. There we go. Get the stove moved back a bit. And that is golden. I love it. Rings sort of hold it in place and hold it in shape. That feels great. Nailed it. All right. I take a little break, and now it is time to get me some wood cut. I got a little fire going in the fire ring. And there is my wood pile. I just got to make that wood that'll fit inside of the little takedown stove inside of the hot tent. So that's my project. That is not a bad looking pile of wood. I think, especially because it's not all that cold out, I think that'll get me through the night. And so I'm done cutting wood. It's going to be dinner time here before you know it, so we'll get that going pretty quick. It's time to get this stove fired up and start working on some dinner. On the menu tonight is venison heart and moose chili. So this is the heart from the deer that Dena shot. And the fun thing is she got that animal literally a mile from where I am right now. I can look over my shoulder and see the ridge where she got that animal. So I'm having that. And then I got my moose this year, made some chili, dehydrated it, and so that my side for tonight is going to be moose chili. So I'll get this all prepped, and then we'll start cooking it. Got the water boiling. Now the chili's going in the pot. I have the grease nice and hot. Now the heart's going on. Going to add a little Montreal steak. That's always my go-to. And a little garlic powder and onion powder. And then we'll let that cook. So I cut the heart up into chunks. Added it to my chili, and now it's time to give this a go. I am starving. Big old chunk of heart. Oh. Man, that's good. So I'm doubling up on our wild game this year. I got moose chili and venison heart, and it is so good. Well, that's it. I'm calling it a night. Heading to bed. I got the fire ripping. It is just pleasantly warm in here, and I'm gonna spend the night and then have a big adventure tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes, but we'll see you tomorrow. Well, good morning. I had a great night's sleep. Stayed nice and warm in the hot tent last night. Now I'm drinking the rest of my coffee. And then I'm gonna take the shotgun for a hike up the canyon and see if we can't find any ducks or geese or a rabbit, pigeon. We'll see. It's gonna be a beautiful day, great day for a hike. So it's gonna be amazing no matter what. Got a couple of ducks spotted. I think if I stay in tight to this cover, go up around that point, I can jump them up in some calm water right below a little riffle. So we're gonna give that a shot. Got 2 down. That is amazing. All right, now I gotta see. They're in the riffle right now. I gotta catch them coming downstream. Well, that worked well right off the bat. There were 3 ducks in that bunch, and I was able to get 2 of them. They had just lifted off, easy shot, perfect shot. But then they landed in that riffle instead of below it. And so the current pushed them out way out into the river. I had to get a big long stick and get up to the top of my boots, but I was able to get them both. So we are having duck for dinner. I am excited. The ducks are all skinned and cleaned. So the plan is this evening I'm going to take the breasts off and cook those hot and fast and rare. And then the legs and the wings I'm going to put in a pot, and I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to cook them for a couple of hours probably, and get them nice and tender. So we'll see how this goes, but I'm sure it's going to be good. The ducks are in really good shape, and I think they are going to be delicious. So that's the project for the rest of the day, is getting some food cooked up. So the legs and the wings, and I also kept both the hearts, are going in the pot. We'll let these cook slowly for probably 2 hours, and they should be nice and tender. So I just put some beef flavor bouillon in there, and we'll let those slowly cook. And the hearts to be good. My side for this meal is some potatoes. And so these are going on the coals for an hour. And then they'll be ready to go. The legs are done, the potatoes are done. I had pre-made some gravy, which is warming up right here. I pre-made it, shrink wrapped it. It's warming up in warm water. And now it's time for these duck breasts to go on. Hit them with a little seasoning. And just about 5 minutes, those are going to be ready to eat. Oh, I am so excited. There are all my duck parts. There are my potatoes and gravy. We'll let these cool off a little bit, and then it is time to eat. Let's see how we did. Potatoes are amazing. Let's try a little duck breast. That is so good. That is incredible. All right, now, did the legs turn out nice and soft? Oh. That is fall off the bone. Delicious. All right. I think I killed it. So good. I have a ton of food to eat, but I haven't eaten since granola bars for breakfast, so I'll probably finish the whole thing off, and that's my job. Another great day. I'm gonna hit the hay, and then I'll see you guys in the morning. Survived the night. It was a chilly one, but now got a fire ripping, got the coffee on. Overnight, the river almost froze up. We have a bunch of slush ice coming down. It's already building up along the shoreline. So I think our incredibly pleasant weather is over for the fall, and now we're getting ready for winter. But yeah, great night's sleep. Let the stove go out a couple of times, so it got chilly, but not bad. But this is the last morning, so I'm cleaning stuff up and heading out of the woods. But man, that was a great trip. This has just been another one that just it ticked all the boxes. I got everything done I wanted to get done, and it just was a blast. So So I guess that's it, and we'll see you next time. Hot giant duck.